Yo, this is Eternal Plays Pokemon Shining Pearl, and today we're gonna do some fine dining at the 7 Stars restaurant. Except that we won't be eating food. Instead we'll be having a little fun with the guests. Let's take a look. At our restaurant you can enjoy more than just exquisite dining. You may also partake in battles. Bon appetit! Cool. How about these people here? By my calculations, the main dish should have arrived by now. Perhaps the thermal settings too low to prepare the food efficiently? You there. Let's battle to consume time. Sure. Let's do that, because that's why we're here. Facing off against Scientist Emily and Pokemon Breeder Kaylee? With Stunky and Kadabra. So, both interesting typing. One is Dark Poison, the other one is Psychic. Which means Roselia will be in trouble from Kadabra, because Psychic is super effective against Poison. Probably want to switch out. I'd say Staravia, perhaps. Luxray can just stay. He can do a bite onto Kadabra. There again is Staravia. Intimidating on the Kadabra. And as well on Stunky. Doesn't really matter for Kadabra, but can be good for Stunky. Bite on Kadabra. Super effective, and Kadabra is down and out. Level 32 now on Luxray. And for Stunky, you can use Bite as well on Staravia. Doesn't do much. Now let's do Air Lace on Stunky. And we can do Spark as well. Here comes Air Lace. One hit KO. And we are a bit of level advantages here. Levels of these trainers here are not the highest. Spark can't be used because there's no Pokemon there, but Kylie still has one of her Pokemon in Buizel. Buizel, a water type. That means if you use Spark, it's gonna do very heavy damage. If we manage to hit it though, because Staravia is fast, it goes first, and it's gonna take down the Buizel by itself. Unfortunate for us. I failed to foresee this outcome. You know, I had confidence before heading into this. You had? They brought the main course while we were battling. The calorie content appears to be alarmingly high. Well, you look kinda skinny, so maybe you should have some more calories in your diet. What about these people here? No, really? Wow, that is so neat. How can you tell these things? My boyfriend could tell that deep down, I'm actually a frightened and lonely child. I don't think I could ever lose with him. Want to test that theory? Sure. I like how you can battle in the middle of a restaurant, like without people eating and stuff. What if Pokemon using move ahead of people's meal? That'd be crazy. Oh, 2 water types even. Goldeen and Finian. Generation 1 and Generation 4 fish Pokemon, both of them are water types. Finally, Roselia has a Pokemon typing it will like to fight against. So now we're going to use Absorb onto Finian, and Luxray can use Spark on Goldeen. Here it comes. Goldeen will go down with a single hit, because super effective with Spark. Roselia's Absorb, also super effective, but Absorb is not that high power though. Gust from Finian on Roselia, doing super effective damage because it's a flying move. Yeah, Kendrick has another Goldeen, which doesn't really concern me. We can just do the same thing again, Absorb, and Spark onto the Goldeen. Here it comes. Spark hits, Goldeen number 2 goes down. As for Roselia with Absorb, And the Finian goes down as well. And the damage we will take in from the Gust has already been healed up. Full health, and Finian is down and out. Easy battle. My luck's run out. You're a lucky one. I can't say I agree, but whatever. It's amazing that you predicted you will lose. Wow. That's pretty tough. What about these camera people here? Lest I will shove these drinks as a camera test. Huh? Inviting us to battle at a time like this? Sure. Let's battle them. We're up against cameraman Daryl and reporter Valerie, as they have Luxio and Murkrow. Interesting. So, Luxio, which we already know from before, is the pre-evolution form of Luxray. And Murkrow is Generation 2 Pokemon Dual-type Dark and Flying. Bad for Roselia, in other words. Both Luxio and Luxray has Intimidate, so every Pokemon on the stage right now has -1 attack. Doesn't really concern me too much. Let's use Absorb on Luxio, and let's use Spark on Murkrow. Murkrow is weak to Electric, and there we go in a single hit. Was that with Absorb onto Luxio? Good damage. Critical hit as well. Comes the Bite. Not much damage, because Luxio already has reduced on the attack power from the Intimidate. That's why damage is reduced. Let's just do a Bite in return as well. That will be enough. And Luxio is down, but we're not done yet because this cameraman has 2 Pokemon. Let's see what is the other Pokemon from the cameraman. Ah, he has Pikachu. Electric type. Again. Then again, he's a technological freak with cameras. Maybe that's why he uses electric types. Doesn't matter though. Let's just do the same here as well. With a Bite and an Absorb. Wow, 1-hit KO on Pikachu. Yeah, Pikachu's family has rather low defense. It's more of a special attacker. Has good speed too. Level 30 on Roselia, and speaking about getting better absorbs, this one is a big one. Because Giga Drain is more than 3 times, almost 4 times the power of Absorb. Now gonna do massive damage. So there we go. Out with Absorb and in with Giga Drain on Roselia. That's quite a demonstration. I should have expected this. Oh man, our drinks are lukewarm now. What about the youngster couple here? Do mothers and fathers go out to eat like this? I mean, without taking their kids along. Well, that's okay. It's way more fun for me to battle and go eat fancy dinners. Yeah, probably. So, School Kid Esteban and Pokefan Meredith, they have Wooper and Marrow. 2 water types, and one of them are even dual type as well. Perfect for Zelia. Because you want to see Wooper go down quickly? Oh yeah. So Wooper is dual type water and ground, which means Luxray, with his electrical power, Wooper just look at Luxray and think, haha, you can't touch me, because I'm immune to your damage. But being immune to electric means you also have a 4-time weakness to grass instead of single type weakness. Let's go with Giga Drain on Wooper, and we can then use Spark on Marrow. Marrow will go down quickly. It's a water type, so it doesn't like electric types. And Giga Drain on Wooper. Guarantee 1 KO pretty much, because Wooper has a 4-time weakness to grass because it is a ground as well. Ground is also weak to grass, that's why Wooper won't take much from a Giga Drain. Meredith has Ipom. Ipom, a normal type Pokemon. from generation number 2. Let's just use Spark and get it again. Spark hits and Ipalm goes down. Yeah, doesn't really have much defense either. 33 now on Luxray, pretty good, pretty high. Here comes Volt Switch. Volt Switch is a pretty decent move. It's a special attack though, so that's not really the greatest for Luxray, who's a more physical attacker. The great thing about this though is that if you want to switch out Luxray, you can use Volt Switch and then you'll be able to switch out to something else, which is nice. I'll probably use that instead of Charge. It can be very useful when you face Pokemon that you know you might not be able to do much against. We can still use a Volt Switch to do some damage. Wow, you're out there! No one's hurt? Yeah, probably. Mom, you're gonna make me this home! Oh, the kid's happy. I think Luxray needs to get... I mean, it's nice to get Luxray at some levels though, because he's gonna be very useful in the next gym. You know, let's just keep this team. Both Luxray and Roselia will be very useful in the next gym anyways. Eugene, I think you're a little awkward, but you're very earnest. If I team up with my date, you might make for an interesting combination. I think we could battle in an intriguing manner. Do you? Well, let's find out. This is the 5th and final battle here in the restaurant, because you only have 5 trainers you can face, and yes, the trainers will shuffle every day. There are actually a lot more trainers available than these. There's an artist, like we just saw, there's a blast and a veteran. There's a scientist, Pokemon breeder, PI beauty, gentleman and socialite, rich boy and a lady, an artist and a beauty as well. So there are more trainers out there, but there's 5 at a time. So Roselia mirror match, let's go for Clefairy then. Clefairy, remember, is a fairy type in this game because this is a generation 8 base, even though it's a remake of Gen 4. As for Roselia, grass poison, the means it's reduced damage taken from electric moves. Let's go with Bite. So 1 KO on Roselia. It's more of an offensive Pokemon, that's why. Giga Drain on Clefairy. Clefairy will go down. Clefairy from Eugene. This guy has 3 Pokemon actually. But it won't do very effective damage against Clefairy because fairy types are resistant to dark. Let's go with Spark, which is actually much better as well because I'm electric type, getting an extra bonus from being the same type. The Stab, which stands for same type attack bonus. Thrivia, level 34. And last Pokemon will be a Clefairy again. Yeah! We saw this last time as well, these collectors, they have like 3 of the same Pokemon for some reason. I don't understand why they want that though. More much better if they have a lot of different Pokemon. I think that's what the breeder family is all about. They are the ones that have a lot of Pokemon. And that's how we win this once. I don't care if I lose, I'm still a happy guy. Wow, you're too much. And speaking of which, you want to get more power? Here's some power for you. Because here comes the final evolution of Starly to Staravia, and now here is Staraptor. And this thing here is badass. Let's check the information about Staraptor. Staraptor, the predator Pokemon. The muscle in his wings and legs are strong. He can easily fly while gripping a small Pokemon. Yeah. And then the best part about it, which you can see here, learns Close Combat. Close Combat is one of the most powerful fighting moves in the game. And it will cause the user to reduce defense and special defense though. So it's basically an all-out offensive move. But it's very, very good. I don't think Endeavor is very useful. I mean, it is nice, but it's very niche. Basically, it's only sometimes we have need of it. The rest of it is kind of doesn't really want to bother with it anyways. The meal was delicious and our battle was so much fun. I really insist that we split the bill. Okay. So that was the 5 trainers for today. If you want to do more, you need to come back the next day. And then you can battle them again. And there might even be other trainers that you can battle too. So, it's nice. They change between 9 AM and 11 PM, I think it is, according to Bulbapedia. Let's go in here again. Talk to the guy at the counter and have him heal up our Pokemon. And then we go south from here. And now we are at the beach. I can battle too. Oh, you can. What do you have then? Tuber Chelsea. And she has Beaverell. Oh, interesting. That's right. This one you seem a bit familiar, right? Yeah. This one is an evolved form. And now it is a water type as well. So Bidoof, well, a normal type. Beaverell, the evolutional type, also gets a water move. A water typing. That means it's now weak to grass! And Rosella's like, yay, give me your HP. I need to heal. 31 on Roselia, and that was an easy win. I lost, now I feel hungry. I heard it's not good to eat and then go to swim. Or take a bath at least. I'm not wondering why I do all these trainer battles, and that is mainly because if you want to fill out the Pokédex, you need to find a lot of trainers, because most trainers have all the Pokemon. Almost. So if you battle a lot of trainers, it's easy for you to fill the Pokédex to full. It's a Shellos, and this Shellos is a different color. This one is blue. The other Shellos you've fought so far is pink. That is because it depends on which side of Sinnoh you'll find Shellos. So Shellos on the east side is blue and the west side is pink. Just like Wooperdo, Shellos has a 4-time weakness to grass, being a water and ground dual type. Next move is Brine now for Prinplup. It's a very good move. In fact, it is as powerful as Bubble Beam. But the big thing about Brine though is that Brine also will deal double damage if the target has half or less HP. It's basically like an execute move. So if you do one move that reduces the opponent down to, let's say, half HP, then Brine will go from 65 power to 130 power, actually becoming even more powerful than Hydro Pump. That's why it's very good. Shellos is next. Again, no problem. Let's just keep Roselia then. To be very fair though, I think the blue Shellos is my favorite looking of the two. Easy beaten though. Here's a third Shellos. And here we go. There's the pink one. So the pink one is different. And it's because the pink one represents the West Sea, while the blue one represents the East Sea. I couldn't move very well because my team got in the way. Well, why don't you get rid of the tube when you're fighting then? He doesn't want to drop it, maybe. There's some water here, but we can't do surfing because we don't have surf yet. But don't worry, we'll be getting surf very soon, actually. We'll see what it will go from here. Anyways, that'll be the end of this episode. Next episode, we're going to continue west from here. We are very near Pastoria City. And when we get there, we're going to get our 4th badge. Then we'll be halfway through our badge collection. Good thing is that with the other badges is coming a bit faster, except for the last one. So we will get much faster to the 5th, 6th, and 7th badge than we did with the first 3. But then there's going to be a big story gap for obvious reasons. We'll see when we get there. Like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on social media. That's good for now. As I'll see you next time with my journey in Pokemon Shining Pearl. Continue.